Welcome back. We're going to help you use the course scheduler that you just downloaded. If you're uncertain how we got this document, please go back to the previous video where we show you how to get this from the CAC on course page. When you have this on your screen, you might consider saving this to your computer. In fact, I think that's a really good idea so that you can come back and make edits later on and not have to download the tool every time you want to use it. You'll notice at the bottom there are three tabs that we're going to be using. The first is a course scheduler. The second tab shows you courses offered. The third tab shows you links to surveys, grade distributions, and course descriptions. We'll go through these in more detail now. The scheduler is really where you're going to design your schedule. If you click on one of the orange cells, you'll be able to select from a drop-down list any of the courses that are offered at that time. And by doing this, you can build your schedule and get a pretty good idea of how your next semester is going to look. Eventually, you will be taking these into the enrollment system, and this will help streamline your course enrollment. But Phil, how do I know which courses to take? I don't know which courses students like. I don't know which ones involve a lot of work. I have a lot of stuff going on. I don't want to take on a really tough course, or I at least would like to know how tough the course is that I'm getting into. If you go to this third tab, Surveys and Grade Distributions, you'll be able to get to a lot of that information. So for example, if I clicked on the Marketing tab over here, and then I come up, I can select a course, and now I'll be able to get to some of the surveys, some of the grade distribution reports, and also have a link to the current student's website where I can look at the course description. Having all this stuff in one place is going to help make your job a lot easier when you decide which courses you want to take. The survey, if you click on it, it will open up in a browser, and it will show you the answers to some questions that students have answered about this particular course. So I'm looking at this course, and I can see that it's highly recommended. I can see that it's a little more valuable than the average course at Kelley, and I can see that the professor was rated fairly well. So this might be a course that I want to consider taking. I would also like to look at the grade distribution report. If I click on this, it will take me into the registrar's system, and I'll be able to see that the last time this course was offered, there were 8 students who got an A, 18 students got an A-, 20 students got a B+, and 1 student got a B. Doesn't look like anybody got below a B. As you probably know by now, that's fairly standard for a Kelley course, but it's still useful to be able to look at the distribution of grades, get an idea of how tough the course is from that. The final link here takes you to the course description. I will have to select the course again from here. Unfortunately, we haven't found a way to link directly to the course description, but at least I get to the landing page where I can then look at the course and read a very careful description. Eventually, we're considering also adding links to syllabus. So by the time you watch this video, there may be a 4th column over here with a link to a syllabus, but we haven't done that yet. So I've looked at M530. I've decided that's a good class. Students seem to like it. I will sign up for it. Maybe I want to look at some other marketing classes as well. Maybe I want to look at all the marketing classes again. If I want to look at all the classes again, I can click on this Clear All Filters button. That will get me back to the original page where I can see the links for all of the classes. So I could just browse through this as well, but that's a pretty inefficient way to do it. We recommend using the slicers over here. If I want to look and see all of the times that a particular course is offered, I can use this Courses Offered tab. And I can see, for example, that M512 is offered at 11:15 on Monday, Wednesday of the first 7 weeks, also at 1 o'clock. And I can also see that it's available during the second 7 weeks at 11:15. So I can take all that information over back to my scheduler, and I can decide, okay, M512 is a class I want to take. If I want to eliminate a class, I can simply select the cell and hit the delete key. That will get rid of it. It's pretty hard to mess up this page, so you can do what you need to do. But let's say you've put a lot of courses in here that you need to get rid of all at once, and you don't want to delete each one. You can click the Clear All button. That will take you back to starting over again. There is no undo for that, so please be careful using the Clear All button. In the next video, we're going to show you how to transfer the courses that you have selected on this sheet, how to transfer that into the Indiana University enrollment system.